Hey guys, hope you guys had a great weekend. So let's jump right back into it. So we had a nice red day today, negative 1.6% day. This is the reddest day we have had since the day before CPI, which was on November 9th. So we got quite a bit of bearish things that happened today. So on Friday, I had mentioned this was technically a gravestone doji. It was just super small. And then we had this really nice double top here at 402.4. Really a triple top if we include this one right here. I really did want to play puts on Friday into today, but I was just nervous with the weekend, with the half day and stuff like that. Sometimes these long weekends can just be really funky in the market. So sat cash. However, we came out pretty red. We opened below the daily 200 EMA, and we pretty much never looked back. We do have a small gap fill to 401.54. Our high of day was 400.81. So basically what happened is we did attempt to get close to that daily 200 EMA, but we just couldn't even get close to it, and then we rejected. We fell through first support, and then we fell through second support. So we broke through this nice rising wedge that dates back all the way to CPI, or the day before CPI, I mean. And we broke through that, and we broke under the 200 and under the 8 EMA, and we closed below the daily 8 EMA for the first time before the day before CPI. So this is a pretty bearish close. So now what I'm going to be watching, now that we broke this support line, we have this resistance line, have another possible carrot top formed here. Tomorrow, big levels they're going to be watching is right here at 392.7 and then really 390.1. There's a chance we are still forming a consolidation area of 390.1 to 402.4. So there's a chance we come down here, we bounce, and then we move back up here. However, if we lose this 390.1 this week, then I'm definitely looking for a retrace down to the 380s, and definitely at least a gap fill from the day before CPI, or from CPI, which would be 381.14. Going over to futures, same thing here. We broke our rising wedge. We kind of ended up back in this consolidation area right here, this 39.70 range. Really low end range of this is 39.40. And then the high end is, it's kind of this, the daily candles here, they're so all over the place that we really don't have some major levels. The support I would say is 39.40, and really resistance is up here at this 40.20 level. We did close below the daily 8 EMA. This will be nice resistance to watch at 39.85. If we break through 39.70 overnight, then I'm definitely looking for that 39.40 and then eventually 39.10. Taking a look at Tesla today. So I had mentioned that we had this nice trend of we have a breakdown, we pop, we have a breakdown, we pop. We hit day 4 of the pop. So now we should be looking for the downside. Per the trend, we should be looking for about, by December 7th, about 154. So honestly, this Tesla daily chart is the most bearish of them all. We have this huge falling wedge we're still trading within. We failed to even touch the resistance, which today would have been 189.9. Tomorrow that resistance is 187. But we rejected there. We closed with this really nice gravestone doji. We closed right below Friday's support of 182.8. So that is now, we did close at 182.9, but we're right there at this resistance line. So basically what I'm looking for with a closure, we did technically close over the daily 8 EMA though, so that is slightly bullish. I would like to see this close below that, but I'm going to be looking for downside here. This is going to be, I'm looking for a scenario very similar to this. We kind of have this pop through, and then we break out with a doji, and then we drop. So tomorrow, I'm going to be targeting about 173.6. We do have a gap fill down to 170.92 though. Final support is all the way down here at 166.3. So something interesting, I don't like talking about the weekly so early on. We did break through the weekly resistance line that dates back to the first drop of September. However, that also is where the weekly 200 EMA is, and we did reject that really, really hard there. So kind of what I'm going to be looking for is it could be something like this where we come down, we kind of consolidate, we attempt to pop out, and then we break. So really major support to watch this week is 180 on Tesla. If we get through that 180 level, then I'm definitely going to be looking for this downside of at least 166.5, and next week maybe even down into the 150s. So the VIX today actually closed over the daily 8 EMA for the first time since October 14th. Biggest thing that happened here is I was looking for this 19.7 touch, but it never came. We now have a pretty large gap right here on the VIX all the way down to 21.11. We did not break out of the channel, and we haven't touched 20 EMA in the daily, which you can see is usually what happens here. So tomorrow, key level that we're going to be keeping an eye on is at 23, and then support will be all the way back down here at 19.7 again. Looking at Bitcoin, we were failing to break through this daily EMA. This is still bearish to me, and we can see we're starting to trend down here. We're going to be looking for a retest of 15.7 support here pretty soon. I hope you guys had a good day trading, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning to this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated to my videos. This is the Lifetime Discord link. If that does not work, go ahead and drop me a comment or send me a message and I'll get you a new one. On the Discord, I do pre-market update with key supports and resistance from overnight. I also do live analysis and commentary throughout the day on SPY and Tesla. And I also do my live alerts for callouts for plays that you guys see in my daily log. You can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Reddit under Daddy Dersh.